Whoa, whoa, hello. Oh God, something's not right. Something's off. I don't know what's going on here.
Placeholder?
Oh, oh, DK. Oh, DK, what are you doing here, dude? You know you're patient zero, right? You know
I'm stuck.
you're stuck.
I'm.
Oh, oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God.
Welcome back.
Well, oh shit, he's alive. Okay. Hello, everyone.
I've been revived.
He's back. In fact, I would say he looks better than ever.
But I'm not feeling better than ever.
That's true.
You can probably tell. You can probably hear. I sound like a squig. And by a squig, I mean very sick. Yeah, so I might sound a little nasally, but I've got lots of energy. I'm hopped up on lots of pills.
Mm-hmm. I gave him those pills.
He's basically, like the beer bong. Imagine that, but he poured pills down it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been my life for the past couple hours. So,
yes,
that's me.
So, folks, today I don't know if you notice a theme here, but old DK here he's come down with some form of flu, or are we allowed to say the C word?
I think we can say this. I mean, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't see why not.
We've already cussed within the first 5 minutes anyway.
My bad, shorts.
So, okay, he might have the Rona.
I might have Rona,
but that's not going to stop us.
That's not stopping us.
I'm here. I've got a mask. I'm in a quarantine area.
They don't even give you time off for COVID anymore, I don't think, right? Like, you still got to go to work.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure COVID is just treated like the flu or a cold these days.
Oh, so they don't even give a shit anymore.
I don't really think so. I don't know, I guess.
Biden's America.
Oh, Biden.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of that.
Let's start off. Here's what we're going to say today.
We're promising you a couple things.
First of all, today what we're not talking about is food or politics. Me and DK,
Zilch. Nada.
Now, we've only talked about politics so many times.
There is one thing I do want to say, though.
Oh, boy.
It is, of course, the day of the year, 9/11.
It is. We never forget 9/11.
So, remembrance.
Just so everyone knows.
That's it. That's all we're saying today.
I actually will go a little more why we're specifying no politics. It is 2025.
And it's a wild era.
And it's September 11th.
It's September 11th.
And a lot has happened this week, hasn't it?
The last 2 days, in fact, I'd say.
Folks, I would say that this last few couple of days could have spanned years in the 90s.
Yeah.
100%. So things have been a little crazy.
Yep.
And we haven't been very secretive about, like, our points and views about stuff, but we're not here to discuss politics.
We're not here to parrot.
We're not here to say anything except for talk about our actual topic of today. Also, no food.
No food.
You people keep telling us, all of you keep getting mad at us because we like food, okay?
We really do. And here's the problem. Every time we come here after work and we are in prime munch hour.
We are. You have no idea how hungry we are.
So honestly, I'll say I feel like today we're better off than normal because we're recording earlier.
That's right.
So there you go.
So you're welcome. We're giving the people what they want. So if I hear any of you fucktards get mad at me for talking about a ham sandwich, I'm going to be livid.
And honestly, if he talks about a ham sandwich this episode, placeholder will be expelled from his own class.
I didn't know that was a rule, but I have to follow that because he's the teacher as well.
I will also be expelled. He can expel me too. That's how it works.
So if we talk about ham sandwiches past this point, the show is over.
If as soon as one of us talks about food and then the other one goes off, we're done.
We're done.
It's over.
And we are gonna hold ourselves to that.
We're holding it to it.
We'll see.
Maybe
okay.
We'll see what happens.
But today we are talking about, again, notice the theme. DK, what are we talking about today?
Epidemiology.
Don't mind that. That was the
epidemiology.
Today, folks, we are talking about sickness. We're talking about diseases.
We're talking about how disease spreads, our experiences with diseases, and what that means for
the economy.
I guess the economy, the human race, the NASCAR
races as well.
The NASCAR races did end, in fact, due to one sickness.
I don't know what that means.
I'll let you figure it out.
Okay.
I might not make any sense during this episode at some point.
He is slightly delusional. It's okay.
So, and I was already slightly delusional, so now I'm just even more.
It's delusional. A higher tick. It really is.
But folks, we've got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss.
Today, okay. We want to start. You want to read the definition? You want me to?
You can read the definition.
All right. Epidemiology. The branch of medicine. Oh my. Okay. Off to a bad start. The branch of medicine which deals with the incident. Oh, never mind. We're not reading that. I don't know.
Bring it back. Okay. Bring it back. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. All right. The branch of medicine which deals with the incidence, distribution, and possible control of diseases and other factors related to health. I don't know why I said diseases.
Yeah, I said incidence. We say this every episode. We cannot stress how yeepy we are right now. Yeah, but we're not here to talk about that.
We're not here talking about that. But
is the fact that a man who's actually sick actively able to read the thing better, who wears glasses, somewhat of a bad Seinfeld placeholder?
I'm cooked. I have blind.
Maybe.
I've got blindness 1 always.
What is that? What is that right there?
Blindness 1. What? Let me see.
What is that? Do you see this? Is that a real thing? Is that what? Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's on the bed. It's like a bed thing, I think. Yeah, because it's over there, too. That does look really weird. It looks like
it was drawn on.
It does look drawn on.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm delusional.
But anyways, I'm starting this off talking about actually another podcast.
Ooh.
So, placeholder. Now, here's some interesting info for you. I don't know if I've ever info dumped this. I don't know if I've info dumped this to any of y'all either. But I actually, before I decided, hey, let me go into a field where I have a very tough time competing being a musician and a producer versus being a doctor that is always in high demand or a computer scientist. Basically, those were the 3. That was the Triforce, okay? It was computer sciences, health sciences, or music. And I chose the least paying out of the well, it can... Okay, let's just say the lowest paying at entry, but has possibly the highest ceiling, because you could be a millionaire, billionaire. That's true. I'm getting off topic. Rather, what I wanted to say, so I've always been into diseases. I've always been in the doctor shit.
I've always been into illnesses.
I'm
sick.
I've been in the doctor shit. I've been into nurse shit. I have watched so many like medical shows and things like that. And one of my favorite things that like I would listen to is called This Podcast Will Kill You. So, of course, after you listen to the PhD podcast, if you're still not satiated after watching all... What is this? This is episode... We didn't even say what episode it is. 16. I think this is 16.
How could we possibly forget? That's like our thing.
16.
Episode 16, folks.
So, literally 4 straight months of straight PhD. If you have gone through all of that, and you're still looking for something.
Except for that one time, that 1 week, but we don't talk about that.
Hey, there was still something out that week, though.
That is true.
So it was, honestly, you guys love that. So we might do some more of that. We will do some more of that, actually.
I know where you live. Oh, sorry.
Watch out.
I moved my house.
And so basically, This Podcast Will Kill You talks about infectious diseases and like how they spread, how they were discovered, and how you combat them. And I'm telling you, bro, there are some crazy diseases that we don't have to deal with that are so disgusting.
I will say, for as much as I think the healthcare system is a little botched right now, not getting into politics, modern medicine got to be one of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah, dude, bro.
Just a leave alone, amazing. Yeah. I feel like humans probably had headaches all the time.
Oh, yeah, for real, bro. Because, like, I mean, it's just like such a common thing that you deal with. Like, you're going to have your blood vessels either constrict or, you know, do something depending on what you're doing. Especially because, like, back then you were, like, not nearly as secure food-wise or, like, you know, eating. Yeah, you don't have a balanced diet.
Your brain's going to hurt time and time again. That's for true.
But one disease... I'm going to talk about a couple diseases. Because first off, we said we're not getting into politics.
Yes. Yeah,
but vaccines are amazing. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes. We love vaccine.
I like vaccines. Vaccines for diseases that are like literally like incurable, and like the only way to cure them is a disease. And like once you have like polio
or smallpox,
like those are like, if I honestly like, I don't really have any qualms if you really don't want to get the COVID vaccine. Okay, but
I'm just glad that I am not. I'm up to date. I'm glad that I'm never going to have to worry about smallpox or polio.
Yeah.
Or like, what else is there?
Dude, nope. Here's a good one for you. The Tdap vaccine. Okay, tetanus. Do you know what the other ones are in the Tdap vaccine? Okay, so everyone knows that the T is tetanus. I think, right? Like,
sure.
But
what's it called? Tdap.
Tdap. Yeah. D. Oh, not a B.
Oops.
So tetanus, diphtheria is the D, and pertussis. So diphtheria is disgusting, by the way. It's literally fucking disgusting, bro. So, like,
if I look this up, do you think we're gonna?
No, look it up. Look up diphtheria, bro. We might have to blur this part. We're gonna see what we get.
Diphtheria, like that?
Yeah. So what happens, bro? It's a bacteria.
Okay.
And so what happens when you get the diphtheria is bacteria literally grows at the back of your throat, and it solidifies into hard stones. And
wait. Sorry, keep going.
So literally, if you get this, you get hard ass stones in the back of your throat that like you have to basically like get removed out of there because it's like hard plaque basically. So that, first off, is great that the Tdap vaccine protects against that, because I guarantee you guys didn't even fucking know about that. Okay. And isn't that just like disgusting and terrible, bro?
Yeah, that's pretty rough. That reminds me, you know what a tonsil stone is?
And that's kind of like what it is. It's like a tonsil stone, but instead of your like, you know, like your tonsils doing it, it's like a bacteria that's causing it to basically like grow like that. And so
okay, we're absolutely gonna have to put like a trigger, or maybe
we're gonna have to put
a graphic warning or something.
That graphic content.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry if I sneeze into the mic because I don't really have anywhere else to sneeze. I'm gonna just try and sneeze away, but you're probably gonna hear it. So I guess I shouldn't say sneeze into the mic, but I'm sorry if I sneeze. But dude, so diphtheria, that's already one. That's bad, bro. That's gross.
Yes,
and
that's
disgusting. The other one is pertussis. And pertussis is if I'm remembering right, I think it's like this I'm pretty sure it's like a really bad respiratory infection where you basically get like a pneumonia or type thing.
So this thing just has everything. Like it has like a package deal.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's because how diphtheria works, it's a bacteria, but it basically like spreads like a fungus, and it like secretes like toxins. So the Tdap vaccine has like anti-diphtheria toxin and anti-tetanus toxin, because tetanus is
awful.
Dude, tetanus is scary enough as a fucking thing. Like,
well, so what? Tetanus is like the rust one, right?
Yeah, it's the rust.
Rusty nail
but it's not even rust exactly. It actually can be picked up from basically any patch of dirt.
Looking this up,
any patch of dirt can have tetanus in it, basically.
And did you know that I'm hitting nothing today? That's fine. That's just sad. Thanks.
Yeah. So, and the thing is once you have tetanus, I don't think you can really do anything about it. Like, I don't think. Actually, I think
the lockjaw thing. I should.
I think you maybe can. I don't remember how tetanus works, because I think that how tetanus works. Like, take this with a grain of salt. I think how it works is once you have it, you've got like a window where you can like cure it, and then once complications start happening. Let me see.
So yeah, it's a bacterium.
And then actually no, I think you can treat it with toxoids after the fact. I think I'm thinking of fucking rabies.
Rabies, I know. So rabies is like,
let's see.
This is actually an interesting thing that I found out about rabies. Rabies is like the mammal disease.
Yeah.
And
once you get it, you can't get rid of it either.
And that and tuberculosis are like the things that have like conquered mammals.
Yeah, we still don't have a cure for rabies.
Mm-mm. We have treatments, but we can't. Yeah, they don't have a vaccine for it.
Because the only way that you can actually, for the most part, the only way that you survive rabies is getting the rabies shot after you get bit by something suspected of having rabies. Because once the rabies like toxoid gets to like your nervous system and your brainstem, I'm pretty sure it's like game over. Mm-hmm. Because
like the bacteria inflames your brain and causes your
it literally makes you go fucking crazy, because like you literally like if you have rabies and it starts like if you start to exhibit symptoms, you will literally not go near water because rabies, like the toxin or whatever, is like weak to water or something.
It makes you hydrophobic.
Yeah, so you become hydrophobic. You become like sensitive to light. You'll be like super skittery and stuff. And I remember tetanus is like one of the irrational fears that I have of like.
Yeah, like it's a phobia.
Just getting fucking like if I just got tetanus and like didn't know it and just like didn't get the shot for it and shit, and or not tetanus, rabies. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only way that people have survived it is they put them in a coma and then they literally cool them down so much that their body like they basically put them in like stasis for like months, and then they just hope that the rabies like resolves on its own.
But even then, people always come out paralyzed.
Right.
I think there's a 1% chance of survival.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of cooked.
And like the big thing, thankfully, we understand rabies. In nature, it always seems like there's like a scale. So the more dangerous something is, the easier it is to like avoid. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, that's true.
So and with rabies, the number one way to like know you got rabies or like to be on the lookout for it is you have to be bitten by something that has rabies.
Right.
So you're not going to walk in the woods and just get rabies.
Yeah.
So if an animal, especially like a small animal or rodent, comes up to you, obviously there's the foaming at the mouth with dogs, like that's a clear sign.
Yep.
But if an animal, like a small animal that can't theoretically eat you, like can't make you a meal,
and it's like tweaking, get the fuck away from it.
It's got rabies.
Yeah, it's got rabies, bro.
And
get away from
like
it.
DK said, if you get bit and you go to the hospital right away, typically there's treatment for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not something you want to wait on.
No, bro. Like if you think you got rabies, get some help.
Get some more. Absolutely. You know. Bats. If a bat comes up to you like randomly and bites you, then it probably had rabies. Bats are.
Bats are like so. They're like very docile unless they're like actually infected with something, and then they're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like literally like bats do not want to be around humans at all.
Did you know bats make up 25% of all mammals?
I actually did know that.
I'm not gonna
because we did that in a trivia treat.
That's true. Now, what was I going to look up? That's my microphone I just smacked 3 times. I thought it was my little cross. Sorry about that, folks.
That's actually funny.
What was that? I was going to look up something awesome. I think I was just going to look up bats.
While you're thinking about that, another thing.
Bats.org. No.
Another modern medicine marvel is the polio vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, because polio, that shit's fucked.
Yep.
And also, polio is... If there wasn't a vaccine for it, polio would be a fear that I would have contracting, because you could get that from like any water source. Like it's like any stationary water source polio can like marinate in.
What's the poop one? What's the one you get?
Cholera?
Cholera. I do not mess with cholera, bro. I don't like... Yeah. Because the worst part about these diseases is they're like zombie apocalypse level of symptoms.
Yeah. What is like a disease that like you probably have like no, like you're not going to contract it most likely, but you have like an irrational fear of it?
Ebola. I know it's like the meme.
Okay.
Ebola, dude.
I do get that.
Demonic. When like the outbreak happened in the United States, I think what was I like in 8th grade, and I was like, it's over.
Dude, yeah, I do remember that. That was, I think it was my freshman year, and we were talking about it in global studies too.
It's just, yeah. Because you always hear like, I feel like if COVID made people's like eyes explode, it would have been a much bigger deal.
Right. Because, dude, I mean, yeah, like literally people would be bleeding out of their fucking eyes and shit for Ebola. I forgot about that.
It like liquid, it dissolves. I think what it was
the clotting factor in your blood, basically. Yeah, and basically because your blood is not like most people think that your blood is like water. No, your blood is more like syrup.
Yeah, I'd say it's more like a gel.
Yeah, it's syrup with little things floating around in it that basically like cause. Those are your clotting factors that make it like when you have a cut that like fill the area or whatever.
Can I just toot evolution's horn for a second and say that blood had got to be one of the coolest things?
Dude, blood is really cool, bro.
So I watch, you know who Hank Green is?
I do know who Hank Green is. I think everyone knows who Hank Green is.
Everybody knows who Hank Green is. I was watching this thing from Hank Green. I'm a big Hank Green fan. Where he was talking about what evolution did was we never left the ocean, quote unquote. We just evolved ways to take the ocean with us, and blood is
pretty much true. Yeah,
it's just like a saltwater
Yep. It literally is.
Solution that just swirls around it.
And you know, it's actually interesting that you say that because if you look at every creature,
like this one,
every creature is basically just a sack that contains nutrients from the ocean. Like, because we're 85% water. We have electrolytes in our, like, you can literally die because you drink too much water. And how, like, your blood... So here's an interesting thing for you. How your body regulates where water goes in your body is through salt. Right. So if you have more salt in a certain section, like your organs, your brain automatically kind of has more salt in it, then water is drawn into those areas. So, like, when you drink a ton of water and you get a headache, it's literally could be because your brain is possibly swelling because you drink so much water that it's drawing it into your fucking brain. But don't be a hypochondriac, because that's my problem.
Yeah, drink water.
Because once I think like this, bro, and then I get into the mindset of like, that's why I'll have like freak out sessions. Like, dude, oh my God. I actually had a panic attack where I literally almost called 911. Like, I was like 5 seconds away from calling 911 because I thought I was having a stroke. Because this was... Okay, so my girlfriend gave me some hickeys on my neck. Okay.
I remember that. He looked like he got attacked by a dog.
Yeah, I did. And basically, I was tweaking out because I had read somewhere that, like, if someone sucks on your neck in just the right place, they can basically form a blood clot. Oh, and then, it was a bunch. It was a bunch of things. Okay, so it was that. Plus, there's this guy called Chubby Emu. Okay, he does like He basically does like bizarre medical stories of like things happening. Okay. And I literally had just watched one of these where this woman every day for like years would crack her, like she would lie down on the steps of her stairs and like crack her neck like this, like really rapidly. Like she was like going to like a chiropractor type thing.
Right. Sure.
Like literally just like, and the thing is I literally do that sometimes. I'm like, not to the extent where I'm like, and then like rip it. Like I'll just like push my neck kind of like to one direction, like this,
just get a little pop in there.
But so what she did is she did that, and she had done that so many times, and this time when she did it, she severed her carotid artery. Because with how the human biology is, okay, your carotids are right here. So there's actually been a couple cases where people have literally just turned their necks to the left or the right, the carotid rips, and then literally just bleed out.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Doesn't that fuck you up, bro? Like when you think about that, yeah.
Because just imagine you're going through your day normally and you snap your neck, bro.
Yes. Because literally, like, that's what I was thinking. Because I do that with my neck all the time. Because like I've got neck pain, so like I'll go like this to adjust it or whatever. But yeah, literally, what happened is...
I don't trust that at all. That's horrible.
Is she literally... Yeah, she basically did it so hard. And he did say, like, he said he basically was like, to have something like this happen, you have to like be putting it under like a bunch of intense pressure every day. You have to like have like high blood pressure because like, or like,
so she was really cracking
like you have to have like some risk factors that are like basically thinning the walls of your arteries, because she basically had hypotension, like a constant high blood pressure. From, I can't even remember the reason, but she just had like a high blood pressure. And so her heart got bigger. And when your heart gets bigger and you've got a high blood pressure, not only is, because like, dude, already our blood pressure is like 110 over like 80, I think is like a good blood pressure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she would be like 150 over 130. And she would just say, oh, it's just high because I'm at the doctor. But really, it was high all the time. And what happened basically is like when your like blood is going that fucking fast and your heart is beating that hard, like already our arteries are under a bunch of stress. So now you're putting them under like basically way more stress, right?
I see. So putting the like, okay,
like you're basically like, it's like, imagine, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Actually, here's a perfect analogy. Imagine you're pushing syrup through a straw, and you're pushing it through at a slow pace, and then you take your hand and you start jamming it down, like, and you're like,
yeah.
So like obviously the straw is gonna start bending out, and it's gonna start like expanding because you're literally pushing against that. So what happened is her arteries of her blood, or her arteries basically started ballooning out, and that's what. So when people say I have an aneurysm isn't actually like a thing that like an aneurysm is just the ballooning of the blood vessel. So like you can have an aneurysm and not even know it. It's when the aneurysm bursts. That's when you get in trouble.
This is a terrible, awful, horrible thing.
So when people say they have an aneurysm, what they mean is, oh, I have an aneurysm that's bursting. Basically, I have a blood vessel that's bursting in my head. So basically what happened is she formed an aneurysm, the balloon of the blood vessels, and she cracked her neck like that. And because she already had risk factors, and you know, when you rip your neck in like a certain direction a certain amount of times, like you're gonna kind of like, it's like a shearing factor, you know, like, because like you're pulling against something super hard. So now imagine you're taking that same straw, you're pushing through it super hard, and then you're also pushing against it like left and right. It's gonna fucking crack.
Yep.
And so literally that's what happened. Is she basically, you know, like in video games where people get their necks broken and they pass out? That's literally what she did to herself, because she did that. She stood up and got dizzy and then passed out on her bathroom floor. And so she passed out on her bathroom floor, and she went to the doctor, and I think like literally it was like a span of hours that she bled out, basically. Like it was like, because like your carotid is like,
well, and you don't even,
like
it doesn't even like bleed out. It's all inside, so I'm sure it's just a big purple.
Well, and basically what happened is
horrible.
You bleed when you blow your carotid. You bleed into your first. You bleed into your neck, but then it bleeds into your brain. And so literally what happened is blood was in her brain, and it made her brain swell so much that it literally was squeezing down out through her spinal cord.
This is a rough one. Oh my god.
Like, isn't that, dude? And so after watching this video, now you can see the mindset that I'm in. So I literally cracked my neck, and I literally I felt like lightheaded. I like thought that I was gonna pass out, because literally I was like, oh my god. But I don't think what I realized, I think as soon as I cracked my neck, I think I started hyperventilating, because I cracked my neck and immediately I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, I'm gonna die. I'm bleeding out. And I thought I was having a stroke, because like then I was like trying to talk, and like my words were like hard to say.
Oh my, yeah.
And so like literally
none of that.
I was like, my words were hard to say. And I like literally felt like I couldn't see out of the left side of my vision. So I literally thought that I was having a fucking stroke, bro. Like I called my girlfriend, or no, I didn't even call her. I was texting her, and I was like, you gotta call the fucking I was like, because I remember, I think I tried to call 911. And honestly, at this point, maybe I was having a stroke because dead ass, I actually was having issues speaking. But I think that I also might have just worked myself up so much that I was basically like fucking fainting.
That's what I'm feeling like. This whole conversation got me feeling like this.
Because literally what happened is, what made me tweak out is I was trying to call my girlfriend, and I was like trying to speak on the phone, and my words were like hard to say.
Dude, oh my god!
And I don't know if you've ever had that happen before.
So this is a really weird. Hold on, you finished your story. I
don't know if you've ever had that happen before. So I literally like tweaked out, and she actually called 911. I'm pretty sure because I was like, dude, you got to call 911. And then like I calmed myself down enough to be like, actually, I think I'm okay. I'm just tweaking. And like even now talking about this, like the left side of my head hurts, bruh. And like that's what I'm saying. Like I basically like once I start thinking about something like that, my body physiologically will just make me think that thing is happening.
Placebo.
Yeah, so like right now, like I was talking about that and I was like cracking my neck and shit, and now like the right side of my neck hurts, and now the left side, like my left side of my brain hurts. But I know that it's just me tweaking out internally. I mean, unless I start like seizing.
But. Yeah, if you start having a seizure, then excuse me. Start having a seizure right in front of us. I'm not.
Yeah, that shit kind of fucked me up. But she basically, my girlfriend told me, she's like, you're banned from watching those videos.
Yeah, it's for the best.
Because, dude, he makes a lot of those. He makes a lot of them where it's just like an everyday situation. Like one was like, a woman, it was like a guy ate leftovers that he left out overnight and died. Like it's because like it was like the leftover was like chicken and noodles or something like that.
Okay, well, in that case, you're kind of asking for it.
I don't remember if that's exactly what it was, but I just remember it was like something where it's like this one specific bacteria kind of exists in it if you leave it out for this X amount of time.
Yeah.
Or it was like this X amount of time, and I was like, dude, this is just like. Or there was one where it was this kid and he ate those what are they called? Oh, sorry.
No, Aristotle. That's Aristotle. Yeah.
He ate those like Flintstone gummies, but he ate them like candy.
I've seen the girl who ate the Flintstone gummies like they were fruit snacks, and her bones grinded apart.
Yep, that's the exact video I'm talking about because that's like.
It's minerals.
That's it's minerals, and so it literally just took it all from her bones.
So all of her, because she's like, oh, my joints feel weird. She went to the hospital, and it turns out like all the mineral like was in their zinc
deposits,
and iron,
like magnesium, iron, zinc, were just gone.
It was rubbing her bones off too. Her like, bones were rubbing like what's the word? Sanding off.
Yep, yeah, like literally, she was literally every time she took a step, she was basically like sandpaper, like placeholder said, just grinding off her bones.
Because like between your joints, there's supposed to be like there's like a soft layer. What's between? There's ligaments, cartilage, and like it's a lubricant. So, basically, it's supposed to lubricate.
Ligaments. I've got a lot of expertise in this.
I know this one.
Ligaments hold basically the floating segments of something in place. So your knee has ligaments because your kneecap needs to be able to freely move across your leg. So the ligaments, you've got the ASL, the PCL, the MCL, and the LCL. So all that means, the CL just means collateral ligament. So anything in front of that just means it's just where it is. So the lateral collateral ligament is just the one that's lateral to your body, which means it's I think it's on the inside of your body, if I remember right. I don't remember because I haven't done medical I haven't done medical terminology in a long time, but the PCL, that's the posterior collateral ligament. That's the one that's behind. Anterior collateral ligament, that's the one that sits on top. And then your LCL, PCL, and the MCL is the... the LCL is the one on the outside. The medial collateral ligament is the one that's on the inside. So literally you have those ligaments that hold it in place, and then the cushion, like Placeholder was saying, is that cartilage that is supposed to be the thing that the bone grinds, or not grinds. It's supposed to be the thing that the bone slides over.
Because obviously your bones are rubbing against each other.
Not good.
No.
And actually, I also have the same problem in my right knee because I don't know if I've told you this story. I'm pretty sure I have, maybe. But basically, here's a fun story for you guys. I was longboarding, okay? Basically, what happened, I was stepping off my longboard and I stepped into a hole. So my foot, I basically was, if you like think of it like this, my leg is already risen off the ground. And now I step into something that's even further down from where it's supposed to be. And here's, if you look at my legs, you can see, I can actually, I
have no idea how well
I've got a problem where I'm hypermobile. Okay. So my joints bend further than they're supposed to downwards. So basically what happens is your knee is only supposed to be able to go to here. Now my knees, if you hyperextend it, go to here.
Oh, okay, I see.
So now when you go to here, that's not how your knee is supposed to work.
If you can figure.
So basically what happens is when your knee goes like this, it has to go in one direction. Mm-hmm. Like it has to go in a direction because it can't, like there's nowhere for it to go anymore. Like it can't slide anymore because it's capped out.
Right.
And so what happened is my knee, and I didn't even know this at the time. I basically stepped in the hole. My knee, because it had nowhere to glide, it got pulled out and to the left. Actually, no, I think it was to the right, if I remember right. Yeah, it was to the right. So literally it pulled it out to the right. But basically, my friend even made a comment. He was like, what was that noise? Because literally, like when your knee dislocates, you can hear it. It's fucking loud. Because it's literally like, to do it, you have to pop a ligament. Like you have to pop a ligament. Like you got to tear something. So you can hear it literally popping out of place. And he turned around and he was like, what was that noise? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because obviously I just fell. Yeah. I hurt my knee. So we just kind of kept going because it didn't really hurt that bad. And obviously I was already kind of longboarding. So I don't know if it was adrenaline. I don't know what it was. But yeah, it didn't really hurt that bad. But basically we kept going for like an hour and a half. And we went to his car. We smoked up a little bit. And then we were going to go frisbee golfing. Now, when we were sitting in his car, that's when I was like, dude, my knee really fucking hurts. But it wasn't like, nothing was happening still. It was still like pretty normal. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just like, maybe I just like, it hurts because I did that or whatever. Like I fucking stepped on it weird. Mm-hmm. So we're frisbee golfing. And I shit you not, as we're walking up the hill, I got to a point, I turned to my friend, I was like, dude, I cannot walk anymore. And he was like, what do you mean? And I literally like looked down and pointed at my knee and I was like, look, bro. And he looked at my knee and he was literally like, holy fuck. Because my knee was literally the size of a grapefruit. Like it was fucking blown up and huge. Because I didn't know this, but basically once you tear your ligament like that, it's weakened now. So every single step that I was taking was pulling my knee out to the right. Instead of it gliding straight like this, it basically was gliding like this. So it was like kind of going in like a semi, like a half circle.
So I just realized, I don't know how long this story's been going, but I have been sitting here mouth agape.
He has been literally just
the whole time, and I feel bad because I was like, I haven't said anything, I haven't done anything in like a good minute. I'm just sitting here in shock and awe.
Yeah, dude.
This is like crazy.
So literally, it was going in a crescent moon every single step I was taking, and this is actually kind of funny. I mean, not really funny, but basically, it was a rescue operation at this point because I'm not calling a fucking ambulance. First off, fuck that. Too expensive. But that wasn't even the real problem. The problem was we were now in the middle of a frisbee golf course on a hill. On a fucking hill. And so we have to go to this place. I'll have to show you. So literally what I had to do is I wrapped my arm around my bro and I literally had to hop on one leg because obviously I could not step on my knee at that point. Like it was completely out of commission. Like I could not take another step on it, or nor did I want to because it hurts so bad at that point.
That John's Thunder busted.
So I literally had to hop on one leg, and this is when I was fat too. So I weighed like 280 pounds. So 280 pounds hopping on one leg already after like climbing up a hill, being out of shape, and now I've got one less leg. And so I hop to the sidewalk because that's like as far as I could make it. My homie went and got his longboard, and I had to sit on it, and he pulled me to the street, and then he pulled up his car, and then I got in the car, and then my I think my mom and my grandparent or my grandma showed up, and they took me to the hospital. But they were like, yeah, at the hospital they didn't really know what was wrong because when I got to the hospital, my knee actually was in place, which is basically why. So the moral of the story is what happened is it took like a couple weeks to get in for an MRI. But basically what happened is every single time I was taking a step, it was literally shaving off the cartilage underneath my knee. So I literally have no cartilage under my knee anymore, and it's just bone on bone. So like if you listen close to my knee, you can actually hear it clicking sometimes back and forth.
He just did that. I don't know if we picked that up.
Yeah, you can literally hear it click, bro.
I can't confirm I heard the first click.
And if you put, honestly, you can feel it more. If you put your hand on my knee,
that's all right.
It's you can literally feel it like start catching in certain spots, and like it's cooked. I've got really bad joints for some reason. I don't know what my problem is. I've sprained both of my ankles now 3 times. And two of those,
that might have something to do with it.
2 of those ankle sprains came from within this last 6 months on my right ankle.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I've already had surgery on my left ankle. No surgery on my knee, though. I did not need to get surgery, but dude, the recovery process for that was fucking ass because that's
we don't have any bad joints around here.
Because literally, I had to sit for 6, and this is, guys, if you ever want to catch up on One Piece, dislocate your knee because you'll have lots of free time. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's a good message to send to people.
So literally, for 6 weeks, my leg was stuck in an immobilizer like this. Like, could not move it. I couldn't move it at all other than just keeping it straight for 6 weeks. I could like kind of like when I showered and stuff, I would have to take it off and like put my leg down. But I still wouldn't put any weight on my knee because it hurts so bad. Because the other thing is, when you're not walking, you lose your leg muscle so fast, bro. It's crazy. Because
I mean, so that's like muscle atrophy is like a crazy thing. Nobody actually knows how fast it takes. Like 2 days for a muscle not to work for muscle atrophy to start kicking.
Yeah, especially crazy. If you're if you weight gain, like if you muscle build. You can lose that so far. It's so easy to lose, bro. Like I was out of the gym for a couple fucking like a month because I was on vacation and shit, and I like lost like all my progress. Yeah, it's weird, like how fast your muscles just disappear from just standing around. I wish I had a picture, bro, because like I mean, if you look at my legs now, thick boys, but literally like. If a normal leg looks like this, my leg, because it had no muscle, literally looked like this. Like it was like low-key kind of gross because all it would be is like, it would be like my fat hanging off of my leg and you could just literally like take it and just go like this. Because I had no muscle definition. So like you could literally just shake my fat on my leg. And I mean, my leg was tiny, bro. Like, I mean, I remember when I went back to PT, I think I could only lift like 30 pounds.
Boy.
And like my left leg could obviously do like 200.
Horrible.
Yeah,
awful.
So that was an experience. So don't do that.
Okay, a good recommendation, doctor. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid busting my entire leg apart.
I've actually every time I've injured myself, it's in a really stupid way. Like the way I sprained my ankle is literally by stepping wrong on one step at work. There is one singular step that injured myself on, and I somehow did it. And then I also broke my wrist because I used to be so I'm like ambidextrous, but I don't write with my left hand anymore. But I used to write with my left hand before I broke my wrist. But how I broke my wrist is in kindergarten, I didn't know how to do the monkey bars.
Yep, as one doesn't.
I think everyone else did. I was kind of just, I don't know. I think I was just, honestly, I don't even think it was a matter of not knowing how to do the monkey bars. I think I was just too fat to hold myself up on the monkey bars.
Didn't have that grip strength.
And so literally, I thought it would be a great idea to basically run and jump Tarzan style and try and grab the bar. And so I reached out like this. And the next thing I'd know, I woke up on the ground. And my wrist was literally like underneath me, like literally like this. And it's actually crazy because they left me there for the entire recess. Like nobody, like I woke up at the end of recess to everyone leaving and no one did anything. And they just literally left me there.
Another one just fell off the monkey bars, just fucking leave his ass.
So it was literally crazy.
Get the shovel later.
Because like what happened is like everyone was gone. And then like the one last recess aide was like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, fuck, my hand is fucked, bro. This shit's cooked. And I literally was like, literally it was bad, bro. Because I mean, in kindergarten, you do not have a threshold for pain.
No,
like,
you're 3.
You're literally like 5, like 5, 6, something like that.
Yeah.
And so, like, dude, and it wasn't just like, I didn't just break my wrist, like, I fucking shattered my wrist. Like, every bone in my wrist was, like, cooked.
Pain is weird. I always think about how weird. Because, like,
there's 2 pains that you feel when you feel pain. You know that?
There's 2 pains?
Because when you are injured.
2 pain a guy.
When you're injured, there's the first pain that you feel, that is your body's expectation of what the pain is going to be. And then you feel the actual pain and response after that. It's like a weird phenomena because when you like, have you ever like someone like tried to hit you and they don't actually hit you, but you still like, you still say like ow and you're like, oh, It's because your body reflexively knows kind of the amount of pain that it's going to be. And it's an autonomic response.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah,
I love biology. If you can't tell,
I love bugs. I don't know if you saw this. This was actually something really cool. This was a skeleton riding a horse.
What the hell?
That I found. Look at that.
That is kind of tough. I can't lie.
I don't know why that's happening.
Do you have any like interesting stories of being injured or sick?
I do. I have a weird. I'm pretty sure my body hates me. Like literally is trying to fight against me at all times.
I get that.
I've had a lot of phenomenons where just I'll be enjoying my day and just parts of me will start to swell and burn. And I go to the hospital and they're like, yeah, we don't know why that happened. Just put ice on it. And I go, okay. So this one time, a lot of these actually, for some reason, a lot of these did happen during wrestling. At least that I can remember off the top of my head.
I wonder if that's related.
Yeah, I wonder if that's related. But I did break my arm once.
How'd you do that?
Me and this kid, it was in practice.
Call him Jamal.
I'll just call him Joel.
All right.
I'll call him Joel. We were wrestling and we were doing this move. He was getting around me and I had to like stick my arm out to catch myself.
Oh yeah.
To kind of like stop the advance. But I like did it this way. I wonder, I hope.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, I did it like that.
I'll model.
So I hyperextended my elbow there.
Oh,
and I broke my
So you broke it like right here.
Mm-hmm.
At least it was like a pretty clean break, I'm guessing, right?
It was fine. I remember they put a giant cast on it. Nobody signed my cast. That's not true. That's a lie.
I still have my cast from when I broke my wrist, actually.
I tossed mine. I was like, this is stupid. I broke my arm that way, and I remember breaking it. Again, pain is weird. Because, like...
It really is.
There's some stuff where I'll get hurt, and I'll, like, be hurt for, like, a day. And not until 2 days later will, like... I think my, like, pain receptors or whatever catches up to, like, the pain. You know what I mean? Right. It, like, registers that it's like, oh, wait. I should be hurting right now.
Yeah.
Because, like, this one time, I ran up this, like, slide. I was playing groundies with my friends. And this wasn't even a long time ago. This is when all my friends were leaving for college or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe they were coming back. It doesn't matter. But I ran up this slide this weird way. And I did the same thing you did. But my, like, leg hyperextended like that.
Like this.
Yes. So if my knee's supposed to bend that way, my leg, like, did that. And it hurt really bad. And I had a limp for a while. I like it like hurt bad in the moment, but I got up and I was able to get home or whatever. Like the night went on, we enjoyed the night. And then the next morning, my leg felt like it was about to fall off. And I still don't know what I did to my leg. I didn't go to the hospital for it because I thought I just like pulled something.
You probably did pull something, I was gonna say. Which is lucky, bro.
Thankfully it like doesn't hurt to this day. And when I stretch it in a weird way, it like I can feel it, and it's hard to explain exactly what it is. It's like, sorry, I hope that didn't like cut anything, but it's like in here,
right here,
like saying. In here somewhere,
dude. That is like your there's so your gastrocnemius is your calf muscle right here, and then there's two supporting muscles that are right. There's one here, which is on the outside of your leg.
Sure.
And I don't remember what that one's called.
I put I know you guys. This doesn't make sense.
I think it's the lateral. I'm pretty sure it's like the lateral something. But yeah, so dude, you probably fucking pulled the shit out of that.
But like I let it heal and it was fine. I couldn't work out for a while, but at least legs. I'm sure I did some like arm stuff, but like my legs were just cookied. It was crazy. I still don't know what I did or how I did it, but it wasn't a good time.
The last time I got concussed was like that, where like I didn't even know that I was really like I was not in pain until after I got them working out, and then like when I went home, and then I was like, oh fuck, bro, I'm really fucking cooked up. So this is
just a weird analogy of the way I see like my body. I always say it like hardware and software, which obviously isn't true because everything
is. I feel like
everything's kind of the hardware in the body. But I think like for some reason the inside of my body is very volatile. Like parts of my one time I got my lungs bruised also during a wrestling match.
What the hell? That's crazy.
It's all right. That kid was a pussy. He had to like. So I was winning this match, and this kid obviously it was in a illegal mood. He like picked me up and slammed me, and he like Hulk slammed his fucking elbows and chest into my chest, like, and I hit the mat. Yeah, like
that's crazy. Yeah, that is like he literally just beat on your chest.
Yeah,
like dude.
And I was winning the match. That kid went on. I think he either took first or second, and I was going to beat in.
So all I'm hearing is in wrestling, if you cheat, it really doesn't matter.
No, it does because he got disqualified from that tournament, and I think I took second in that tournament or third. I can't really remember. But
Jesus.
So and then my lungs were just full of blood.
Oh my god!
Until like a year later, I remember because I have this response. I have this weird like response to do this now.
Oh no!
So it's
go like this.
Yeah, it's like a weird trauma thing because anytime there's something going on and I don't know what's going on, it's either I used to snap like in my ear. That used to be a thing I would do, but now it's
why the snap in the ear?
I don't know. I think I have.
So you would literally just
like if I couldn't think of something, you know how I am. For some reason, my brain doesn't like think as quick as everyone else. So when I have a word on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of that word because it'll bother me if I can't get the word out.
Snap it out.
I have to sit there and think.
I feel like I have seen you do that before, actually.
Yeah,
now that you're mentioning
there's times I've done it, but I definitely don't do it as much as I used to. But the chest grab, like I catch myself.
You know what? I have seen you do that actually. when you direct, I've seen you go like this.
Yeah, I like it's weird because I'm not like grabbing a peck or anything. I'm like setting my hand in the center of my chest, and I'm just like,
am I good?
Yeah, for real. And sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it. It's just something I do.
Am I good though? Am I all right?
Am I good though?
It's like Tony Stark's arc reactor. That's your arc reactor.
Yeah, I just.
All right. Wait,
still beating in there. Wait. Okay, cool. You're alive.
Oh, yeah.
I did it on a run the other day. I was thinking about it because I was like, you know, people can feel your pulse through your hand. I was like, can I feel my pulse like at all? So while I'm running, I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. There it is.
Dude, that's funny as fuck. For me, what gets me going is I always wear my watch when I work out. And so every time my wrist will always swell against my watch. And so I can feel my heartbeat like right here.
Yeah.
That shit gets me, I don't know, something about feeling it kind of gets me going.
Yeah, I do see the worst part about the run is immediately after you're running, like you come back and you're cooling down. from the run because your heart's like pumped up and you're sweating and like the ears are like popped in that weird way.
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
So it's just like it's like that 1 second after the run where you're melting. But the bliss of like showering after a full workout, including like cardio, dude, that is delicious. I wish I could bottle that feeling. You know what I mean?
Dead ass.
Okay, hold on. Let me think of other times I've gotten horribly injured for no reason. I've had a kid. I'm not proud of this. This is not something I'm very proud of. I've had a kidney stone before, and this is the pain. I will tell you this. Now I know exactly.
Did you just drink a lot of soda or what?
I am 100% convinced this kidney stone happened because of a red Gatorade. 100% convinced.
Okay.
Because
like, give me the reason.
So Gatorade, right? It's basically flavored salt water.
It is pretty much.
Yeah. And I drank a red like liter of this stuff.
The big one.
And me and my friends.
$1? I'm pretty sure the liter ones were $1, right?
I don't remember, but it was
because like that's just like the one that's got like it looked like a penis, kind of, right?
No, that's the spray bottle. I'm talking
about no, the chunky one.
Hold on, we can look.
And then like you can grab it like in between because like it was chunky, and then it's got like a little skinny section, and then it gets chunky again.
I actually, you might be right. I don't know why I spell it like that.
That was crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
Also,
today.
Side note, since he spelled that like that, he spelled sauce with an S today.
Okay, here's something I have to point out, and people who know me understand like my plight here, but I don't understand where I can read. I have to make this point clear. I can because no way. It's gonna be a crazy tangent. I can read words really well. I swear to God, I can.
I'm good at reading.
I can comprehend what a word is saying, and I promise you, I can write words, but I can't write small words for some reason. I have spelled like
I will say it like was crazy.
Huge, immaculate words.
No, we were literally okay, get this. It was a question with 4 countries on it. And out of those 4 countries, 3 of them were spelled wrong. And it was
what today?
No, another time. Remember, you spelled in the script it was Japan,
Japanese, that's right.
Japanese, Russia. It's it's like that one, but thicker.
Yeah, something like this.
Yeah, they used to look different though.
But
like they used to look like the ones on the left, just bigger, right?
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, that one on the left.
It was like
right there.
something like this.
Yeah, because it looked like
one of those of red. Okay, we'll get back to the Gatorade in a second. But I need to explain my claim here.
You really?
I don't know what it is because I can read words. I swear to God, I can. But for some reason, when I'm like writing something, like the words are just weird to me. I can't. I like look at it weird.
I feel like you just like when you write it how you think it should be spelled.
No, dude,
in your head.
And it's weird because there will be times where I write something the right way, then I'll go back and look at it, and it's like this is misspelled, and then I'll go back and I'll like edit it the wrong way. I don't know what it is. I've done that.
Like, what was it? The one where I was like, "Are you sure that barbecue has an A in it?"
Yeah, or like
an E,
like sauce, bro. I know how to spell fucking sauce.
Yeah,
What's wrong with me?
No, I wasn't just
SAUS. It's just crazy. Oh, yeah. It was like one that looked like this. I'm like switching between the Gatorade and like the spelling conversation.
You know, I honestly,
if you're watching this live, I haven't spelled a single word right that I've Googled. But
no.
And you can attest to this. I've spelled Colonel right off the bat. I have spelled words that are like you should actually like double check. You know what I mean? But then I'll spell does wrong. It's just crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand how my brain works.
I will say
it's upsetting.
I'm like pretty good at spelling. Luckily, that's what I used to do. Like spelling bees in not high school.
I'm not stupid, people. I'm telling you, I'm not stupid. I don't know what it is with spelling words.
Spelling hard.
I can read them. It's weird that I can read them, but for some reason, when it comes to spelling, it's like the words are like
but
weird to me.
Reading is easy.
Well, yeah. So is writing. So it's like
writing's hard.
I don't know if that's
because if you read, you don't have to have an understanding of the English language. as a whole. Like grammatically and stuff like that, you don't have to think about the grammar or anything. Like you don't have to think about, oh, are they using the proper grammar of what I'm reading and blah, blah, blah. But if you're writing, you have all these rules that you have to stick within.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to fucking explain it. I can explain, however, how this red Gatorade directly.
Yeah, I do want to get that.
So big jug of Gatorade. Everybody knows there's like this small, normal sized Gatorade, and then they got the industrial Gatorade.
They got the gallon, the gallon of PCP.
Yeah, the gallon of PCP. That's right.
Which, if you know that,
shout out to you.
Shout out
3 people who know that. That's crazy. But
why is that Gatorade bottle 45?
I bought. So this was back when me and my friends first found Zaza, at least like collectively.
When did you start smoking the Zaw?
I'll never tell. I'll never tell in this podcast.
Damn. All right, you can tell me after then.
So we were like, we're gonna have a good night. We got our hands on some weed, and we were like, oh, let's have a good time.
Let's have a good.
So I bought like Gatorade because you get dehydrated, and I was like, well, I don't want to just drink water. Because this is what kicked off my like water hydration like obsession.
Yeah, I will say it. I feel like after you go through having a kidney stone, you're like,
I cannot explain. I've told people this before. The pain of having a kidney stone is unfathomable to me now. I went through it. I can't even remember it being as bad as I know that it was. If that makes sense.
Oh God.
I remember like. I'm pretty sure. This is 2 episodes in a row.
I don't want to get canceled, but I'm pretty sure that like kidney stones is actually more painful than giving birth.
That's what I've heard. That's what people have told me.
I don't want to say it because I don't really know, but that's just what I've heard.
That's what the nurses at the thing when I had my kidney stone were telling me, and it was not reassuring. So
how big was it?
I don't know.
They didn't show it to you?
No, they didn't. I didn't have it removed. I just pissed it out, and.
Well, you didn't look at it when you pissed it out?
I think so. I'm pretty sure we dissolved it. I was on a lot of drugs. I was on a lot of Percocets.
Okay. Okay. Anyways,
so
before we get to that,
it got dissolved and busted up, and I was able to pass it fine. I'm pretty sure. But
you were just. So wait, hang on.
Okay.
Before you talk about the red 40 thing.
Yeah. Directly the red 40.
So let me get this right. To piss it out, I do know like there's like a sonic treatment that you can get where they like ultrasound it, but they gave you like a dissolver agent. And then
I'm telling you. So here's how you pass a kidney stone from an expert. Pain, like the pain killers help, but they don't.
So they do give you painkillers though.
Yes, if you go to the hospital, but. If you're gonna just stick it out, which if I ever get a kidney stone again, is what I'm gonna do. Because really, all that trip was I sat in a hospital bed while they told me I have a kidney stone. While I told them when I walked in, I said I have a kidney stone. Yeah. Give me pain meds, please. And they had to do the whole rigmarole to diagnose that I had a kidney stone.
Right.
So just if you ever get a kidney stone, it's gonna hurt a lot, believe me. But just try to pass.
Maybe pop some perks.
Yeah, I still have a couple Percocet from
that's crazy
that experience, but not the point. The point is what you do is you just drink a ton of water because you're trying to piss.
Yeah,
you're just trying to
and like it's like, especially if you're a dude, I mean it's like this big. If you don't get it dissolved,
no, it's
like
awful.
This big going out of
it's scraping through hole. It's scraping through your what is that, urinary glands tracts. Or whatever, your tract. So, I mean, you feel it in your kidney, and it scrapes down. And if you don't know the size of a tube, it is less.
It's not big.
It is less than the size of like
a straw.
Not even a straw. What is that? Mechanical pencil, like the inside of a mechanical pencil.
Yeah, yeah.
It's smaller than that, and like you need surgery if it's a millimeter. I think like 1.5 millimeters. Big.
Oh fuck, bro.
So it just scrapes. You feel it in your kidney and it'll scrape down. It feels like your entire back and stomach is just imploding.
Oh,
and it scrapes and it scrapes and it scrapes up until it gets to your bladder. And then you feel it rattle around until you piss it out.
No.
So I'm telling you, that
actually sounds like hell.
I can't even remember the pain. I just remember that it was the worst pain I've ever been in. And I told my friend this back when I first passed it, like a time later when they were asking what it felt like. And I was like, I don't remember. And I kind of wish that I could get one again just to remember what that pain was like. Because I can't, I'm telling you, I can't fathom it anymore. It was.
Dude, that means it must have been fucking bad.
Yeah.
Because like that means your body is like literally like your brain has blocked that out.
Dude, I know.
Like it literally has blocked that out.
I cannot for the life of me remember. I remember it was the worst pain I've ever been in, and I would not want anybody to like experience it, you know? Especially prolonged. I think about like cavemen and like how cavemen might have gotten kidney stones.
Do you think they did though?
Probably, like, right? It comes from too much like salt and calcium buildup, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not hydrated all the time or whatever, I don't know. I don't really know.
I just don't know what would they be eating to get like salt.
Well, I'm thinking more like lack of water generally, you know, or maybe salt water. But I think that causes different problems.
I don't think that. I don't know because like it's not like they're eating NaCl.
I suppose I don't think they like it was too common of a problem, but I think at least one had a kidney stone, and I think that one caveman had a horrible time.
He probably died.
He probably did
die. To be honest.
Yeah, so I don't recommend. It's
See
horrible.
What you were just doing for that knee story. That was just me. I was literally just sitting here like, no, just like, just no. Like literally, I think I've had my hand on my head like this the entire time.
Damn, bro.
Just like, bro, that's fucking not
it's diabolical.
Oh my god, I think that the thing that I would want to happen to me to like the least though, like again, out of anything that I've experienced is like anything involving like my knee. Because here's the thing. My foot, at least like I could like put my foot kind of in a comfortable position, but when your knee is messed up, you cannot be comfortable at all because it's a hinge point.
Right.
So like you're just like cooked.
Yeah, you can't set it on anything or like
yeah, because I would put it on pillows and it's like, oh my god, it's pushing up against my knee. Yeah, it would like tweak me out. But
okay, I've outed myself on this episode. I just realized everybody knows I'm a dumbass now. It's okay.
Anyways, explain how the red 40.
So it's
maxing.
Just so right. I forgot.
Yeah, we went up. On
basically, we got high. I was drinking that Gatorade. I was still working out, so I wasn't hydrated, and I was still working out. And then I started drinking this Gatorade stuff, just full of salt, obviously. And I'm sure I was eating like disgusting chips or whatever. And like, I wish you could have met me before the kidney stone, because my eating habits were completely different.
Really?
I'm telling you, I had to change everything because of how bad it hurt. Like it literally like hit me in the brain how hard it hurt that I was like, I'm never drinking soda ever again. I've drank 2 of these. What is that? What is it, like a 32 ounce?
Yeah, 32.
I drink 2 of those a day at least.
Or like whatever water bottle.
Because I'm not willing to risk it again. I'm not willing to have another kidney stone. And
you really must just have not been drinking like any fucking water, bro.
That's what I think. I think it's that combined. Yeah, definitely on an unhealthy diet. It was definitely an unhealthy diet.
I know people that like drink a shit ton of soda, but they also drink a shit ton of water, and I think that basically like negates it because there's no time for anything to form because you're just pissing. You know, but like I guess if you just have Gatorade and then it just sits in there, and then you're like,
I changed. I tell you, I had to change.
We were both
a lot from it.
I mean, placeholder we know is a big chungus now.
I am currently 3,000 pounds.
He was an even bigger chungus before.
That's right. So I was actually just about to say. So I forget when I started. It must have been mid senior year, some point. I started picking up working out like crazy style, like as much as I do today. But like back then, after like wrestling and COVID, I like stopped wrestling because you had to wear a mask, which is cringe. So I got really fat. and I was eating like I had like this.
You stopped working out too, pretty much.
Yeah, I wasn't working out, like not enough to burn off. Like I'm telling you, I would go to breakfast and I'd get like 6 McMuffins.
Oh my fuck!
Like, I'm telling you, I was a fatty,
dude. I do. Wait, I gotta say though, I do get that because, sorry, they just looked.
Yeah,
they looked very suspicious. Anyways,
that's what I feel like every time.
Literally, I would also do the same thing where I would go to McDonald's. I would get 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. Which, dude, McGriddles are like fucking 800 calories. Yeah, and then
they're so good.
And then 2 hash browns and a large Diet Coke. That one meal right there is like the amount of calories I eat in a day now.
I agree. It's monstrous. So that's when I like. I really hope I should ask my friends like if they saw this transition. But like I stopped, I halted. And I was like, I am fasting, I am drinking water, and I am eating like chicken and salad. Yeah. And I am never, obviously, this was like right after I have like Tostino's pizzas in my fridge right now.
Right.
But I do not eat like I used to because it shocked my brain that hard. It like ruined my brain.
If it's that bad, oh fuck. Hell no.
Obviously that timeline is like, because I started working out again, like really working out sometime before the kidney stone. It had to be because again I was super dehydrated from just not drinking as much water as I was supposed to. So I don't know. That's where I lost some gains. But
I've been losing gains for months. I need to go back to the gym.
What is it called?
Unfortunately, I've had a series of unfortunate events.
True, you got knocked in the cranium.
Yeah, dude, because before that, okay, so this was my. Wait, you finish your story and then I'll talk about mine.
I will actually save. I think we definitely got off topic. Remember when we were talking about like illnesses and diseases? I guess we were
still talking about it. I mean, we're still definitely in that ballpark.
I'm going to hold off talking about working out because I think that is a good topic for another episode.
Yeah. I was going to say, side note, before my side note, I might have just forgot what it was.
Third side note.
Hello. Oh, yeah. I basically, I think we kind of had like the same transition.
Yeah.
Because I do remember it was like my freshman year of college for me. And I was like, dude. Well, I think it kind of started going into freshman year of college too. But like, especially because I moved out. So I was on my own. Which, first off, I have to say, I feel like if you're fat as a kid, it's honestly not really your fault. Like, it's kind of not because like you can't really like, for the most part, you're not cooking for yourself. Like, You're not providing sustenance for yourself. So I think like, when you turn into an adult, you can really start to take control of that. And so that's what I did, basically. So yeah, I kind of started that same thing going into like freshman year, where I just like, honestly, for me at first, I didn't even need to work out. I just had to stop eating so bad because like, dude, it was like before. Okay, not talking about food. Moving on from this topic.
Shit. Oh, we almost did it.
We almost
slipped in.
Oh
my god, that was a close one.
That was close.
I didn't even notice. It's literally with the pipeline, dude.
It's crazy.
It comes back around every time. Okay.
Yeah, but basically, I was just eating really poorly, like ice cream after every single meal. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. And so, like, I just stopped being so bad about that. And then, yeah, shockingly, I felt way better.
Yeah, go figure, right?
But what I was going to say is, yeah, basically what happened, the gym, I had to take a break because I was on vacation. And then when I came back, I sprained my ankle once. Then I had to the problem is, for me, if I start doing workouts, I always inevitably start involving every part of my body. And so, like, it's just better for me than not be doing something where I can do it. But then I kind of get to a point where I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need to do something. And then I go back and then I concussed myself. And literally, like the first week that I went back, the second day, I literally tipped over onto the dip bar, concussed myself. Then I was out for like 3 weeks because that was a bad concussion. And I will say, dude, working out when you have a concussion is crazy because I would literally, like, I tried the next day after I got concussed and I could feel like my vein on the side of my head where I hit it, like fucking like pounding. Ugh. Like I literally feel it pounding. And I was like, okay, I'm done. And
you throw in the towel then.
I threw in the towel. So then after that, I sprained my ankle again. And then I went to the doctor for my foot, and he was like, yeah, you can't do high intensity workouts.
Yeah, I understand.
And so then I'm just like, fuck, bro.
It's weird. Human bodies are weird.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is so crazy, actually. The human body is like it's actually designed very poorly. Like,
it's
truly.
Amazing we've made it this far.
Like, we've got no exoskeleton to protect us. Like, our exoskeleton is literally inside us, where most things have their exoskeleton on the outside. Imagine if we had, like, a build like ants. We would be able to lift, like, what? They lift, like, 50 times their body weight?
Yeah, depending on the species, they're, like,
also
fucking monstrous.
This is really off topic, but
feeling my room with ants.
I kind of want to just talk about it for a second. There's like this webtoon, which is like a comic that I've read where it's like, what if like insects became like human sized?
Is that the one with the Abunga? That's like the Cockroach Mars one, right?
Nah, I don't think so. The one I'm thinking of was called Hive.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, I think like one of the most terrifying things in that is literally the ants are the size of humans. Like, they don't look like humans, but the ants are, like, bigger than humans. And so, like, they could just, like, literally pick up buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know.
Because whatever.
They're huge.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But, yeah, it's crazy. All these diseases that we can contract are just
it's weird because, like, I guess if you survive a disease, like your body will register it, and like if you encounter that disease again, you will survive it. Like
unless it evolves.
It's sure, and then I guess it's like a different disease species or whatever. But like theoretically, your body can survive anything.
True.
It's just a matter of surviving it the first time, which is like stuff like that is so weird to me.
Because honestly, even if you think about it, if you get stabbed, your body forms scar tissue, which is literally a harder tissue, so you don't get stabbed as easily the next time it would happen.
But it's always like, okay, if I get stabbed in this place specifically again, I'll be better.
Exactly. Yeah. So like, and that I think we're so far off topic, but honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter.
We're not talking about food or politics.
We're not talking about food or politics. We talked about epidemiology. We have been on it for a minute. Like, we've been on topic.
That has a joint.
Yep. And like, I think the perfect example of that is like, if you're a boxer, you basically, the way you make your fist stronger is by breaking them pretty much, and then just letting it reform harder and harder and harder and harder on there. Dude, weird. I used to do bare knuckle boxing to like make my hands harder. It's not the way to go. It's really not, bro.
Yeah.
Because like what I ended up doing, did you ever do knuckle training to make the knuckles stronger?
I mean, like,
what would you do?
So hold on, I have my gloves around here somewhere. I'd actually have to. So I did it on the bag, right? And I would like hit this bag super. I don't even know how I was hitting it so hard. But like my knuckles were bleeding under my gloves, so I had to start wrapping them. But even then, I was still bleeding. Yeah. So, like, I really don't know how I was managed to do it. My like knuckles are scarred from it. This is not a recommendation, by the way. I don't recommend.
Yeah, don't do that.
Cut your knuckles.
For me, I would try with the gloves. To build it that way, like at first, like, you know, like you try and like get your resistance with that first. Then I did like just with a hand wrap on my hand, and I remember, bro, I did it the first time I ever did it with a hand wrap, just hand wrap. The next day, my entire hand was purple. Like literally I've never like split my skin, but my knuckles always have bruised when I have done like strength training, like every single time. So then what I had to do is I would use rice because you can like punch it and not like completely just.
I've heard about that. I've heard that people would punch rice.
Yeah, because it's actually really crazy how rice works. Is like the harder you hit it, the harder it hits. Like the more resistance it has. It's a Newtonian, not a fluid.
Non-Newtonian liquid.
Yeah, it's not exactly like that, but it's kind of like it's like the solid version of that, basically.
I get you.
So like if you hit it super soft, like your hand's just gonna go like into it. But if you fucking punch it, then
resist it. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I think what it might have been because I used to like I slowly started adapting cardio, so my cardio used to just be 30 minutes on the bag. At least for arm day, it became that was the cardio of the day.
Yeah, I love boxing for arm day.
So I think just doing it every day is probably what just wore it down.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. And then my wrists would hurt. I think I was just hitting the bag too hard. And it was a good lesson to learn how to chill, like relax.
Chill, Bill.
Still a lesson that I'm not bobbing my stupid little guy up and down. Sorry, everybody.
He's talking with his hands.
I'm talking with my hands.
Not his placeholder.
True. I was trying to say this earlier. I set my laptop down.
Things changed when he set that thing down.
Yeah, I can't. Whatever. I'm just gonna do this.
I don't think you're in move mode. That's why.
Oops. I don't care. I'm gonna do this. We're getting near the end of the episode anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was the last tangent that I had. I
don't even remember what
we talked about. A lot of things related to epidemiology around it, just in general about medical things.
I'll say we hit every mark we didn't want to hit, or we didn't hit the marks we didn't want to hit, and that's what I'm proud of.
That's true.
We got close. We almost had to quit the show.
We did almost have to quit the show. The second I started, I was like, whoa, hold on a second. What's going on here?
All right, but you know what? I think this has been a long one.
This honestly has been like an hour 15, bro.
But I'm willing to leave it here. I think we had a good episode today.
I think we had a good episode. If you guys enjoyed, like and comment, subscribe.
Tell me how smart I am in the comments.
Please. Share our content with anyone you think might enjoy it or might not enjoy it. Who cares?
Share it with
We just need listeners. And we want viewers like you to help us spread our wings.
Specifically.
And fly.
Ashley. Oh. Okay.
Come on.
But anyway, if you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss.
Okay.
So I was trying to draw something
like
here.
A boss. And
we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. I guess that's a hand.
Faucet. I think it's like a faucet.
Yeah, it's like a faucet or something.
Vulcan. No, it actually looks like a condor with a hat.
A condor with a hat. Oh, okay. Wait. Like this is the beak, or this is the beak here.
Yeah. And it's eating the chihuahua. That's actually perfect.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, condor with a hat. Here, I'll give him like little.
Dude.
Okay. All right.
Anyways.
Okay. Bye!